What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we're here to jump into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time we are going into Purple Maze, the weekly challenge for April 4th of 2017. Now, this is basically going to be like a crash course in Endless for most people, but you have the three primary arcane heroes, Ozio, Stink Eye, and Gabriella, and then we have zero cost traps and two guardians, and your standard loadout. You got a vegetable mending and a mage's clover. So let's jump in and I'll show you what you need to do to get through this. And basically it's going to be a ton of barricading and then placing traps for, you know, as much DPS as you can get if you're looking to just get the 5 stars. So I like to use Gabby just because she's quick, and we're going to basically be trying to pick off the kobolds here.
How can we lose?
So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to come up top and set up the area that most of the enemies will likely be pathing through.
That's the spot.
Oh.
A perfect fit.
There we go.
That's the spot. A perfect fit. I do love my toys.
Alright, brimstones on the corners. It's not a bad idea.
That's the spot.
Usually want to have brimstones spaced about 4 spaces away.
There. That's the spot. A perfect fit.
Nope, don't want it there. Too high. That works. Actually, don't even worry about that. Here and here works. Alright, this is going to be the first area that you really need to barricade up. Do it like so. And we don't need to worry about that side. We're going to barricade the crap out of this area down here, specifically because there are some explosive units that are going to come through here, as well as Orphoon, who is the barricade destroying troll boss. I'll move that up just a bit. Okay. So they're going to be coming up here. They will likely get wrecked.
That's the spot. A perfect fit.
I can place these on the corner. Enemies will be passing through it.
A perfect fit.
Those both work. Now, I need to get to a couple of other places quickly before the timer starts so that I can make sure that they're barricaded, or else we are going to have some issues. So first, this is a decoy barricade setup. It is made to stop a group of kobolds that are going to be pathing down here, because there is a chance that if I'm not paying attention or I don't execute some things correctly, that those kobolds may get to this set of barricades which protect the rift. So don't let that happen. We're also going to block off this side. This area down here. Drop him, and gonna block off this area too. And that one pretty much just serves as an extra pathing barricade so that we can get some more damage on everything that manages to come through here. So gonna place this one here. Now all of those guys are actually coming out of this gate down here. You can go ahead and open that, just try to speed things up a bit.
Like my new outfit.
And I'm just doing that because there is a quest that I need to complete for some skulls.
I do love my toys. A perfect fit. That's the spot. There. A perfect fit. That's
Alright,
the
and
spot.
this is basically just additional damage traps, which
I do love
should
my
help me
toys.
deal with most of what will be coming through here.
A perfect fit. Excellent idea.
I think we're almost at the point where things are just going to get themselves killed and we don't have to worry about them anymore. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be our last stand area. Anything gets through here and we're
That's
screwed.
the spot. A perfect fit.
But that shouldn't be happening.
Minion.
Breaking through again.
I do love my toys. There. That's the spot.
Alright, those guys should be coming from the top.
Perfect fit.
I don't think they will actually get to do too much though. Yeah, they're gonna pass back as long as you're not there.
They've broken through the gate.
I can keep going.
Alright, this is definitely the area where you're gonna want the
Let's not stop
flames.
here. There. That's the spot. I do love my toys.
I'm gonna grab old habits just because that will help us stall things just a bit longer if we need it.
That's the spot. A perfect fit.
And this is pretty much just automating the last area that you'll pretty much have to deal with. Did he really just... No, he's trying to hit me. Aim's a little off, guy.
I can keep going.
Alright, now we're going to take extra commandments, and that should pretty much be everything.
We've defeated the enemy's boss.
This is pretty much pointless, but it gives my guardian a little bit of room to attack things without them getting to him.
A perfect fit.
So now, wave 3.
They've summoned a boss minion.
Wave 3 is going to be Orpheum, so we're going to have to head to the left. After we take out Orpheum, the right center gate is basically going to toss some explosive kobolds at us. I think they're just going to die. Alright, so we can see Orpheum now. When he gets to that barricade that we put down there, he's going to start trying to attack it. We're just going to zap him a few times, see if we can get him before that happens, and he's done. Nice. So here come the kobolds that I mentioned before. And it looks like they are pretty much just dead. We're going to take Retaliate just because there's not really going to be too much room for us to try to devious allure enemies that are surrounded by traps. Although, in a normal in this game, that's probably the choice that I would go for. Just being able to deal damage and having a almost 3-second stun, or longer than 3 seconds if you have the perk that increases your stun length, is really, really nice. Alright, wave 4, I believe you have a couple of fire ogres coming from the top, which are completely not important. And then we have the explosive guys down at the bottom here. Now,
An unstable rift is
interesting. We're definitely going to blow these up, which is completely okay because we wanted those to get destroyed, and we no longer need to worry about the bottom area at all.
destroyed the unstable rift.
So, now we get to use those traps to do something else.
I can keep going.
I would probably recommend coming in here and, well, there was the retaliation. Possibly dropping them somewhere like over here. And getting away from whatever is in there because they're likely shooting explosives. Now the only area that you're going to have to defend after you get all of that built, if you build it this way, is right in here. You can sort of fight over in this corner for whatever manages to live past that first area. They'll have some fire fiends, I think. Excuse me.
We've defeated the enemy's boss minion.
Coming through here eventually, but there's so many traps and if you mix in just a tiny bit of arcane, and because you'll be dealing a ton of electric damage anyway, you should be fine.
They've summoned a boss minion.
Die by little
There's really not ever a situation in which enemies are not going to be taking damage because of the way that the fire traps are set up, the brimstones. Because we set all of those traps up on the left gate, we actually just have nothing to worry about from the kobolds that come out there. And I think the last set of kobolds are going to come from the upper left-hand gate, which are also essentially useless. Now, these are fire fiends. They would likely have been hit by my guardian if I wasn't here. But even with them, most of them are just winding up dead. We're at 7 minutes now. And you can literally just wait this one out. 1,050 minions killed. That's a lot.
They've summoned a boss minion.
Alright, now we're just going to kill Lysander. Essentially just resurrects stuff that eats up your trap DPS. He'll cause your traps to deal more damage and get more combos, I believe, but that's about it. If you're looking for score, you probably actually just want to leave him alive as long as possible, but I don't really care about that now. Just trying to get the 5 stars for you guys.
Our barricades are under attack.
Now, that enemy over there is 2 before, but he died. 2 before is not really that big of a deal if you trap up the center, because he eats the damage of most of those traps pretty hard, and eventually we'll just get wrecked. Now, the barricades are under attack from this fire ogre, which is this large yellow dot slinking around the left side of the map right now. Mostly he's going to die due to the electric traps that he passes through in the center again. So he really won't be a threat to anything that we have set up. But you see, he pretty much almost wrecked this barricade when he double pecked past it. So you want to be extra careful there. And it looks like we only have about 3 minutes left. And we have our last couple of sort of bonus waves sliding in now from the upper right and the right hand side. They're all ice minions, so whatever fire traps you have set are going to be very, very nice to you right now. Oh, Greenwild is still alive, but not for long. Okay, so I think those guys are basically just going to get themselves killed. Let me head out to the back here and see what I can do about killing these guys before they actually eat up too much of my time. Oh, no, they just died. Sweet. And that was better than my previous single player score. Alright, so that was Purple Maze. I think this is a sort of interesting weekly challenge just because it is extremely different than what they've done before, which is basically just transplanting a map that you would look at much later in the game into an earlier position and sort of flooding you with what you'd see when you actually get to Endless. And Endless Eventide is pretty high level map. It's right before the wall in terms of difficulty. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this particular challenge. Good luck getting the boxes from it. It's not too difficult once you know how to set up the traps. They will deal pretty much all the damage for you. But either way, thanks as always for watching. I hope this helped you guys out. Sincerely appreciate it. And until next time, as always, Have a good one, folks.